All right. Well, it's my great privilege to kick us off here. My name is Claire. I'm with the Skoll Foundation, and we are so thrilled to have all of you join us for this session. We know more folks are still joining from Hopin, but we have a really meaningful time together planned, so we will jump right in. First, just want to say a very big thank you to the Wellbeing Project team for both submitting this session and helping craft it with some incredible artists that you will meet momentarily. This is also an exciting continuation of something that started a few years ago. Aaron and I were thinking through ways that we could bring people together in Oxford to feel connected, weave in music and art, and do it in a fun way. And what started as a crazy idea for an impromptu music jam grew year over year and is now a centerpiece of the Skoll World Forum Week in Oxford. And we're just really thrilled to bring it online this year and are so excited to have all of you join. So with that, just wanted to mention a few quick housekeeping items. First, that we're recording this session. We've got lots of folks in the Skoll network that are in different time zones, and so we're thrilled to be able to share this after this live moment. We also encourage you to use the chat as we go, share how you're feeling. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. We've got an amazing team here to support if you need anything. And with that, I will pass it to you, Aaron, and welcome you and the Wellbeing Project team and our fellow hosts for today.
Thank you, Claire. And this is something that, as Claire said, that we were doing for a few years already. Part of the experience was doing this in the late evening in Oxford. Claire and I we get a chance to stand there with beers in hand and welcome a group to a night of music and joy and a number of other things. And so it feels nice to be able to do a version of this. And we're very lucky to have the group that we have with us today. We'll get a bit more of an introduction in a second. I will say that this session comes with a particular nuance that Claire, you and I didn't have with the jam sessions when they were in person, which was there isn't that ability in Oxford to just mute everyone. And so in this case, like we're going to try and do something with music and sound that can be a bit tricky over Zoom. And so this should be an amazing experience. But part of it may involve at times that we hold sound really carefully so that we can make the most of this experience. It'd be really cool if that power existed in real life. It doesn't, but in this case, just a tiny dash might be present. Claire, I don't know if there's anything else you want to add to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it over to Manuel, who is part of the Wellbeing Project team, is our arts curator for something extraordinary that we're developing in Bilbao next year. And Manuel is going to introduce us to the session and to the wonderful people that are joining us to make the session happen. Manuel, over to you.
Thank you, Aaron, and hello, everyone. So the session is entitled Sing, Move, Connect, a Wellbeing Experience. Our special guests will lead us all through breathing and singing exercises, offering a creative experience for everyone. Whether you're an experienced singer or like me, a little frightened to sing in front of another person, in my case, with good reason. That's another great advantage of the mute button. We'll hear a performance of a choral song, learn a couple of new songs, and have an opportunity to sing in with our guest choir, as well as hearing a little about the potential for transformation through collective music making. Our hope is to offer an opportunity to create and experience something beautiful together. All while thinking about how this contributes to our sense of well-being. So I'm delighted and truly proud to be the person to introduce our two presenters for this session. Bishop Chantel Wright is an internationally celebrated choir director and is joining us from Harlem in New York City with members of her beautiful choir, Songs of Solomon. Welcome, Chantel, and choir members. Chantel started her professional life in Atlanta, Georgia, where she served on the music staff of Ebenezer Baptist Church, home of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. After relocating to New York City, she established Songs of Solomon, this remarkable choir, made up of young people who are both very fine singers and ambassadors of love. Chantel is committed to the spiritual, intellectual, and artistic growth of young people through various education programs here in New York City, and we'll hear a little bit about that in a moment. Gerald Wirth is the president and artistic director of the famed Vienna Boys Choir and founder of the Wirth Music Academy. He received his early music education as a chorister of this renowned institution, becoming artistic director in 2001 and president in 2013. He's also the artistic director of Superar, a European initiative working to create more access to music and dance for young people, as well as a lauded composer, teacher, singer, and conductor. He's joining us from Vienna, and it's my pleasure to hand over to Gerald to start our session. Welcome again, everyone.
Thank you very much, Manuel. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to be part of this esteemed group today. So I'm not a big talker, I'm more a music maker. I had a pleasure of being involved in music also since I was a little boy. So here we are in the heart of the Vienna Boys Choir. As you can see behind me, this is the room where we invite all our guests, special guests, and of course it's all of you, the VIPs today that are here, and we sing together. Nobody leaves this room without singing with us usually. So if you have space around you, around your computer or your device, maybe you can stand up. And so we start with some relaxation exercises. Just wiggle your hands a little bit in front of you and wiggle your entire body. You can make some sound with it, so like this. It's good for your voice. And I'll massage your head. So the cheekbones here is very good. Around your nose, also the forehead. It's very important to have a good blood circulation in our throat, of course. Singing is something very physical. Yeah. And we can do like this with more relaxed sound. And again, more. Any pitch you like, can be higher, more, or lower, more, if you have a low voice. Yeah, make sure you circle your shoulders. And again, while we circle our shoulders slowly, you can just internally feel how the sounds develops. You can close your eyes or leave them open, whatever feels more comfortable. So with the turning back your shoulders, and the space gets wider and wider, your sound gets wider. More. Okay. Now, when we sing, of course, the breathing has a lot to do with that. But the activity is always the exhaling, the speaking, the singing. So now what we do, we put our hands on our stomach with the thumb on the belly button. And we start with exhaling on S, like this. I'll show you. And then we open our mouth and nose and let the air come in. So we do this, I stand on the side, it's easier to see. So we do this a couple of times. We can move our hands to the sides while we do this. So we exhale on S. Okay, and every time when we let the air come in, we open our nose, mouth, eyes, and the air flows in by itself. Now we combine it with some speaking sounds. We do like this. We start again with exhaling. And then we speak. Di, do, da. All together, di, do, da. In between, we let the air flow into our body. Make sure we stand really well with the weight distributed on both feet, the knees relaxed. Okay, here we go. So we exhale first on S. We let the air come in. Di, do, da. So wherever you are, the entire house needs to shake with the vibration. You can also use your hands with the sound. So like this. Di, do, da. Like the sound is coming towards you, like a wave of water. So one more time. And di, do, da. Yeah, and if you open your eyes and make an inner, you have a big smile, it helps a lot with feeling comfortable and your sound. Now, we can put our hands on top of our head. Sometimes we are afraid with high notes. So we do something, we just imagine the sound comes out of the fontanelle area here, the top of our head. And we put our hands up like this. And with that, we make a very high sound, but not squeaky, like woo! So let's try it together. Let's disturb your neighbors with this. And woo! And one more time. And woo! And the third time. Woo! And now we can start from the high range and make a glissando down all the way, like woo! Until you feel very comfortable. One more time. And woo! Okay. What is very good for our voice is when we hum, because it helps our resonances. So we start by doing a few humming sounds where you choose your own pitch, whatever is comfortable for you. And I always like to use my hands and move them because it helps me to stay relaxed and make sure the entire body is involved in it. Again, we make sure our breathing, our stomach muscles, back muscles are all part of what we do. Use your own pitch of your choice. And now add a vowel. Mo, ma. Okay, and then we can start a little exercise. Tri, tro, tri. And we swing. You can also swing from one side to the other. Tri, tro, tri. Okay, one more time. And tri, tro, tri. Sometimes with children, I even let them turn all the way around like this. Tri, tro, tri. So dance in your room. Here we go. Do on this note and tro, tra, tro. Tro on this note. Tro, tra, tro. Yeah, I'll make like this again. Just with your lips. Make sure everything is relaxed. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, one other exercise. Again, we use our hands, put them up above our head, and when we sing up, we put our hands, we go down with our hands like this. Tro. Let's try this. And tro, 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 tro. Yeah, I can see Manuel singing with all his voice. Great. Okay, thank you very much. This is a little warm-up. Of course, we can do a lot more. So hopefully at some point you join us here in Vienna so we can really do it intensively. I would like to turn over for now to Bishop Wright. to tell us about her life, her experience, and we're looking forward also to a presentation of her beautiful choir.
Hi, everyone. Hi. We are here in the village of Haarlem. And so singing for us has been very cathartic in the way that we don't need a piano, we don't need a specific room. Wherever we go, the sound goes with us. So we've worked really hard to perfect a sound that brings forth light and love and healing. We look at the sound as agency and equity because it's a gift for us. We didn't earn it. All we have to do is take full responsibility for sharing it. And so our commitment to vocal music has taken us from Haarlem. We've been to Africa with Manuel, and we're in churches in big halls, really focusing on always shifting the atmosphere and having people feel that light and love. And so when we decided today that we would sing a spiritual that was written by one of our colleagues from the Gospel Music Workshop of America, Dr. Robert J. Friesen, this song we use quite frequently to just allow people to open their hearts and feel love. So this is a spiritual, and it's called Just Tell Jesus. Are y'all ready? Yay. Just tell Jesus whenever you're done. He wants you to acknowledge He is your Lord. In the time of trouble, He's always on the double. Said He'd never leave you. Said He won't deceive you. Just tell Jesus. Tell Jesus. Just tell Jesus. I'm gonna tell Jesus all of my troubles and trials of trying to get me down. I'm gonna tell Jesus all of my troubles and trials of trying to get me down. Just call Him, you just call Him, and He'll be right there. Just call Him. In trials of trying to get me down, there's no need to Jesus, no need my troubles, and Jesus is trying to get me down, there's no need to Jesus, no need my troubles, and Jesus is always there to me down. You just call Him, you just call Him, you just call Him, and He'll be right there. Just call Jesus. And trials of time, and He'll tear me down. Just call Jesus, no troubles, and trials of time, and He'll tear me down. Just tell Jesus. Just Jesus.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for this wonderful performance. It really gives a lot of energy to all of us, I think. And it's a perfect lead to for the song that we would like to sing together, This Little Light of Mine. I think this is a song that many, or maybe even everybody, has sung it before. I will share the screen just in case you would like to read along with the words. Here we go. So we just sing the melody fairly on la-la without words. If you hear the melody, I'm sure you remember it. La 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 la. There are slightly different versions around in the world, of course, and also slightly different words, but this is a very simple way to sing this. So let's try with the words, actually, as you can read it on the screen. This little light of mine. 1, 2, 3, and this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Of course, you're all invited to dance or at least clap with the song. So when you sing, for example, you could clap on every second beat. This little light of mine, or whatever you feel. Yeah, this sounds great. It looks great already. 1, 2, 3, 4. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah, bravo. I think this is a song I could sing forever and ever, and we actually will have the beautiful, beautiful chance today to sing it with Bishop Wright's singers. At the end of today's sessions, we can all sing along when they sing it for us and sing with them together. So this will be wonderful. I'm looking very much forward to that. So while we sing and learn some new songs, I will probably come back to this one to make sure everybody feels comfortable at the end when we all sing it together around the world. But now I would like to introduce to you also something completely different. In Austria, I hope many of you have been to Austria, we love to yodel. Yodel is a lot of fun, and it's easy to do because it doesn't have a lot of words. So I chose a yodel that has also something to do with bells. It's called the bell yodeler. In German, the Glockenjodler. And so if we want to sing it together, actually, let's do it with a simple version. We can sing it in multiple parts afterwards. So some of us can just sing bim, bum, bim, bum, bim, bum, bim, and so on. In Austria, the tradition of our folk music is that the male usually have the simple part. They only sing the bass notes of the harmonic structure, and the ladies usually sing the melodies and the beautiful words. So the words of this song are very simple. Hollari, hollaro. Let's speak this. And hollari, hollaro. And then hollari di ria ho. This is from here. Hollari di ria ho. And we need to bounce with our entire body when you sing hollari di ria ho to make sure we get the energy. Doesn't matter if you sit or stand. Hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho. And then again, same thing. Hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho. So I will sing it for you once. Hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho. 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 So you can see this is a very simple melody, but a fun melody. And again, it can always be accompanied with dance movements or body movements. So for now, we start with just singing this. Hollari, 1, 2, and hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho. Now, we can all of you who would like, could sing also a second voice to it. You can see this here. It's very simple, the third below. For those who would like to sing the third, you just sing the low and third. Hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari di ria ho. And all of you, maybe who are male voices, you can sing the bells according to what it says here, starting with the low notes. That's fine. Bim bum 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 bim, and so on. So maybe we try it with multiple parts, and also the singers of Bishop Wright, if you want to sing it in multiple parts, let's try that. And if you feel comfortable, we could sing it listening to you and sing along with you in this at least 3 parts. So the basses and tenors can sing the bim bam, and the ladies sing either the melody or the third below. So I'll do it from the beginning. Bim bam bim bam bim bam bim. Hollari, hollaro, hollari, hollaro, hollari, hollaro, hollari, ria, ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari, ria, ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari, ria, ho. And we always add in Austria some clapping and stomping. So for example, very simple, one group could do the stomp on the downbeat and the clap in the second half of the beat. So like, hollari, hollaro, hollari, di, ri, ya, ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari, di, ri, ya, ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari, di, ri, ya, ho, hollari, hollaro, hollari, di, ri, ya, ho. And then, of course, the second part of the group does the clapping on the offbeat. So, hollari, hollaro, hollari, di, ri, ya, ho, 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 pam, pam. Yeah, great. I think maybe we can sing it with the choir once. Bishop Wright, are you ready to sing it for us and we sing along with you?
Yes.
Great. So you give your sign yourself. I think it's easier with the time delay that you just start and we sing along.
So we'll do the offbeat because that's in our tradition.
Okay, great.
1, 2, here we go. Holla-dee, holla-ho, holla-dee-dee-dee-da-ho, holla-dee, holla-ho, holla-dee-da-dee-da-ho, holla-dee, holla-ho, holla-dee-dee-dee-da-ho, holla-dee, holla-ho, holla-dee-dee-dee-da-ho.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. That's great. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, join in. You can do the offbeat, like the choir, or you can do the downbeat and third beat, whatever you like. Let's do it one more time. And with the beginning of the bells, I think Aaron and Manuel will be doing the bells, will be the main bell ringers with us. And then everybody else who wants to join us with the bells. And then the ladies sing the melody. Here we go. 1 and bim, bam, bim, bam, bim, bam, bim. In Austria, the tradition with yodeling songs is that we repeat the same simple melodies several times and always one whole step higher until everybody can't reach the notes anymore, basically. But usually at least 3 times. So if we start on this pitch, then the next step will be so let's do this. We start now with maybe, to make sure we don't get too high, with a lower bim bam. So every time when we repeat, now we do it twice and then we do a step higher. We're starting with the bells again, and don't forget the stomp and the clapping on the beat or off beat, whatever you prefer. 1, 2, bim bam, bim bam, bim bam, bim. Okay, great. Now, as all of you, I'm sure we love very much all kinds of different music. And of course, my favorite music also is spiritual music. In the Vienna Boys Choir, it's mostly, obviously, it's classical music that we do by Mozart, Haydn, Schubert, and so on. But we also, and I personally love to do music from all kinds of different cultures. And one of the songs that I would like to share with you is a song that most people might not be so familiar with. It's a song in Sanskrit language. Sanskrit, as you know, is the base language of all the Indo-Germanic languages. And the words, of course, here we can read them, Satchit Ananda. Sat is the existence, the truth, Chit, the consciousness, and both of them, the truth and the awareness, consciousness, leads us to bliss, to the divine joy. And Shivoham, you know, this is the Shiva is God himself. So this is a very simple melody, but very, very beautiful. And it's a very meditative song. So I could almost say the opposite of what we just did with the yodeler song. A very quiet, peaceful song. And it's something that can be repeated several times. It's also very beautiful if it's sung in a choral setting in 4-part music. And I've done it with choirs around the world, and everybody loves it because of its simplicity on the one hand and its beautifulness that comes with it. Satchit Ananda Rupam. Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham. So the words, as you can read, very simple. Sat, Chit, Ananda, Rupam, Shivoham, Shivoham. Let's hum it, only on an M sound. And with the ooh. And with the words now. this is in all its simplicity. This song is for me has the same power and strength as, for example, like Gloria by Schubert in his big masses, or even a Haydn composition, or even the Handel Hallelujah. Of course, they're great pieces of art, but this simplicity is very intriguing and very, very beautiful. So I will share at the screen with a little different thing. Now you can see it here, it's 4-part. For those of you who would like to sing maybe different parts to it here, just a short part. When you see it, so the male voices, for example, could sing Shivoham, Shivoham, Satchitanandarupam, Shivoham, Shivoham. And the altos can sing. If some of you are singers in a choir, you can sing the alto line. I'll sing that with you here. Satchitanandarupam, Shivoham, Shivoham, Satchitanandarupam, Shivoham, Shivoham. So we can use those few bars to sing it in multiple voices. Choose your part that you love to sing. Here we go. Satchitanandarupam, Shivoham, Shivoham, Satchitanandarupam, Shivoham, Yeah, so one of my favorite songs, I have to admit. Love to sing this song. Actually, I think we should do one more song that I brought with me for you. It's a song that's of a language that I'm sure many of you speak perfectly. Un poquito cantas, also a song that is famous around the world. Children love to sing it and adults love to sing it. So here's just the melody. Un poquito cantas, un poquito bailas, un poquito lero la como un canario. Lero la, lero la, lero 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 la, lero la, lero la, lero lero la. Yeah, so let's do just the lero la part. This is a song, again, completely different. As you see and as you know, it's a traditional folk song. And it's just about the fun of singing. So here is the refrain part, starting here in measure 9. Lelo la. Words are very simple. Lelo la, lelo la. Lelo, lelo, lelo la. Lelo la, lelo la. Lelo, lelo, la. So you couldn't do snapping or clapping or whatever, dancing, salsa, whatever you feel comfortable. Little la, 1, 2, 3, 4. Little la, little la, little, little, little la, little la, little la, little, little la. One more time. Little la, little la, little, little, little la, little la, little la, little, little la. Yeah, at the beginning, the words un poquito cantas, un poquito bailas. So a little bit of singing and a little bit of dancing. The words. Un poquito cantas, un poquito bailas, un poquito little la, como un canario. Little la, little la, little, little, little la, little la, little la, little, little la. Un poquito vientos, un poquito sombras, un poquito little la, como un canario. So we sing like the little bird, the canario, como un canario. Little la, little la, little, little, little la, little la, little la, little, little la. Un poquito vientos, un poquito sombras, un poquito little la, como un canario. Little la, little la, little, little, little la, little la, little la, little, little la. Ole! Yeah. So now, but let's go back to our initial song, because we need to make sure we all practiced well for our final performance together with our choir at the very end. Remember this little light of mine. Let's repeat that to make sure we all have it well in our minds when we come to sing it all together. This little light of mine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And make sure you remember those few words by memory, because then you can sing along and looking at the beautiful faces of the choir at the end. So it's very simple. It always repeats, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And whatever comes in between, you will hear the words from the choir, and we just simply sing along. So let's do it one more time to make sure we all have it in our head. 1, 2, 3, 4. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yes. Okay. So thank you very much for singing along with me all those songs. I would love, and I look very much forward that you all come to Vienna, or we meet in New York, doesn't matter, or somewhere else in the world, and sing together. That would be great. And our boys here in Vienna would love to hear the spirituals and gospels you sing so well. That would be wonderful to hear, for our boys to hear you at some point. So I would like to hand over back to Aaron and Manuel.
And Claire. And so I think maybe what we can say really quickly is this has just been an absolute delight. I I think for me, like part of what's really present is hearing a group of people sing together. So Bishop Chantel, you and your choir, like just hearing those voices together after the year that we've had, and seeing you all there beaming out has just been like deeply touching. And then just seeing what music is able to do has been extraordinary. Just like a very, very vivid reminder of how important it is to nourish the little light that we have inside all of us. So Gerald, thank you. Claire, over to you.
Just a very quick reflection to build on that, Aaron, that I feel so much more light. I'm breathing more deeply. I feel very connected, and it's hard not to just continue smiling. And so I think it's just a lovely reminder to also create space within the work that we do that's so important, but also can be very heavy, and know that we have a community here that the incredible Wellbeing Project holds, and we're so honored to be part of, and hope that you'll all consider being part of as well, moving out of this week.
And with that, Manuel, I think we pass it officially to you to bring us to our close.
With great pleasure. Thank you all so much, and thank you for being part of this session and for committing to it so wonderfully. Aaron spoke in the chat about magical resonance, and and Claire, your point about feeling lighter. I think I feel exactly the same way, right from the warm-up exercises and that getting in touch with your body through your voice. There is something very, very special about it and very unique about it. And Bishop Wright and the singers of Songs of Solomon, to hear you sing, as Aaron said, is such a great, great joy and deeply moving for all of us all over the world. So thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. So many lovely comments in the chat, Lynette and Silvana, about how they're feeling and how it contributes to their well-being, and very specifically with Silvana to the health of her vagus nerve. And I think we all feel the benefits of your artistry, Gerald, of your artistry, Bishop Chantel, and for each one of the singers who've contributed to it, the professional singers in New York City and everyone else joining via Zoom. So with pleasure, I hand back to you, Bishop Wright, to take us out with a performance and a singing of This Little Light of Mine. Thanks again.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine. Shine. Shine.
You know, I think we can do one thing just to close this out, which is just to have everyone like open up their mics for a moment, and we can say thank you, because I think we're all experiencing a rush of joy. So just to open that up, it'd be wonderful just to share that with Gerald, with the wonderful group in the village in New York, Bishop Chantel and the choir. So guys.
Thank you so much. That was great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Amazing.